Show. We've got a special guest today, Nick Nez, and he's got, oh my gosh, he's got some amazing pieces. Stay tuned, we'll be right with you. All right, hey everyone, hey, welcome. Welcome to T.Skies Saturday Show. I've got a special guest here, Nick Nez. Thank you, Nick, for joining us today. Oh, Linda, you beat Rita to it. Hi, Linda. There she is. Hey, Rita. We were just talking about who's going to be first. We'll give everyone a few minutes to get here. And we're going to be going through Nick's jewelry today. His jewelry is amazing. We're going to go... we've got quite a few pieces here today. Nick has been in the jewelry for about 10 years, but it's really been the last 2 years that he's been working in the space. And oh my gosh, the incredible talent that Nick has, that he's, some of these pieces that you'll see today, it'll just blow your mind of what someone who's, and this is a part-time thing. Nick he's got a full-time job, and this is just a passion. He's an artist, and this is something that he does on the side. You could do this full-time and make a very, very good living. It's incredible. Please stick in there, stay tuned. We've got a lot of pieces to show you today. All right, how many viewers we have so far?
77.
77. All right, that's
good
start.
My wife and my
there she is.
My girls.
Girls say hi. So Nick, tell me about yourself a little bit. Who are you? Where are you from?
So my name is Nick Nez. I am Navajo Diné. I was told from my mother that I do have a part Hopi from my grandfather's side. I originally grew up in Chinle, Arizona. I lived there my whole life and have been in New Mexico for about a year. Moved to New Mexico, Farmington, New Mexico. I've been doing jewelry for, I would say, 2.5 to 3 years now, on the side of my normal job. So.
And what is your normal job?
I work with San Juan Regional Paramedics, so I do work as a first responder. And I do like to shout out to all those first responders who've been working hard through the pandemic. And,
yeah.
It's been crazy. It's hectic, but
thank you too for your services.
We
really appreciate it.
We do have those first responders who go day in and day out just to take care of everyone. So, but yeah, that's kind of my story.
How's this year been with that being a first responder in this year?
It has some challenges. I've been doing it for 10 years, so having the mask on, the PPE is something new, and I think it's probably going to be a new normal for healthcare providers. So, but eventually, I hope my jewelry takes off, and I want to do it full time. So.
I don't think you'll have a problem with that, really.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what we have in store for me and my family. So I am married. I have my wife, and then I have 4 kids, 3 girls, and I have my younger son. So, and what's interesting is my son, his name is Lander Blue Nez.
No kidding.
So he was kind of a rare gem because I had 4 girls first, and then. Yeah, out came Lander.
That's cool.
Yeah, so
Lander Blue, everyone, is a very rare turquoise mine that is very well known as being very rare. And speaking of rare turquoise, you should see the turquoise that Nick brought today. Stay tuned. We're going to go over quite a few mines. So, yeah, are you related to Gilbert Nez?
No. So the thing is, I do get a lot. Are you related to Leonard Nez, Gilbert Nez? Who's the other one? Gibson Nez.
Gibson.
Nate Nez.
Yeah.
But no, I'm actually a first generation self-taught jeweler. So a lot of the jewelry that I've made, kind of trial and error, learning from melting stuff, breaking things apart, just learning, So really. First generation and don't really have any background as far as family doing jewelry.
It's interesting because the Nez name is a very, very well-known name in our industry. There's some amazing jewelers that come from the Nez family, and if there is any relation there, Nick is a self-taught silversmith, and he's taught himself, and it's pretty incredible where you've come in his last 2.5 years. If I saw your work, I would, when I saw the Nez name on it, it's like, oh, this is up and coming Nez guy, and you definitely are, but you've done it all yourself, which is really incredible. So I want to thank everyone for coming to the show today. We know there's a lot of shows out there. There's a lot of great shows out there that we support other jewelry shows as well. There's a lot of great shows out there, but we appreciate you spending your time with us. And our show's formatted a little bit differently. We're not as rapid fire. We like to spend a little bit of time talking about the jewelry, appreciating the art, and educating. And so if you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to ask. This is another reason why we bring the artist to the show. This is Nick's jewelry. This is not our jewelry. We put on the show to support our local artists. In this case, Nick Nez brought his own jewelry. Everything is going through him directly. If you see something on the show that you like, it is for sale. Just let us know you'd like it. And by letting us know, I mean write the word sold. And it's much easier for us if we can say the number of the piece that we're on and sold. So like sold number 1 or sold number 2, it helps us stay organized. And if something isn't your size, a ring size, or if you want a custom piece, please let us know after the show, and we can see what we can do. We will be in contact with Nick, and so if there's something that you like, please don't hesitate to let us know, and we will connect you with him. And I'm sure he'd be happy to make some jewelry for you.
Kevin.
Hey, Kevin. Go Farmington.
I never met Kevin, but I've seen your work. You make some good stuff.
Kevin's in the Farmington area. I'm from Aztec, so we're kind of rivals a little bit, but at the same time we're in the Four Corners, San Juan County crew here today. All right. Well, if you purchase something, all we need is your email to send you an invoice, and we'll send you an invoice, and then you can pay however you like. Once you receive the invoice, you can pay PayPal. You can use a credit card. There's a financing system on there called Klarna, which will set up a payment plan with you. If you purchase a piece that is $250 or more, it is also eligible for our layaway. Our layaway program we require 25% down, which is non-refundable, and then 25% a month until the piece is paid off. If you need to get a hold of us, you can reach out to us on Facebook Messenger. You can go to our website at T.Skies.com. Our email is hello@T.Skies.com. Or you can call us here at the shop, 505-862-9443. If you get a chance, please join our inner circle. Marco will put a link in the description below for our inner circle. And it's a private Facebook group dedicated to this show to help connect you with artists or answer questions or whatever you like. So hello everyone. Thank you. Hello from Maryland. Hello Sarah. Hello everybody. Cool. So that being said, let's get into it.
Let's go.
Okay. Number 1. Check this out. Great way to start off the show. Beautiful piece. Starting off with that deep blue turquoise stone. What kind of turquoise is that?
That is Ithaca Peak from Nevada.
Ithaca Peak.
I think it's from the mining district, the Kingman mine.
Arizona area.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ithaca Peak.
Right. There's Arizona in the Kingman district. Ithaca is, as Nate was mentioning earlier today, is known for those deep blues, but also we've got some specks of pyrite in there. This is a rare specimen, beautiful turquoise stone. Looks like a planet. I really love your, and you'll notice this on your pieces, that all of your bezels are all handmade. This is all hand saw work.
Yeah, so that is a really meticulous bezel. It takes a lot of precision and a lot of time, depending on the stone and how what the depth you want as far as the lines. So it does take it's a long process. Takes a lot of patience. So, and setting a stone like that, I mean, it's pretty difficult. Just to get it to where the stone is, stable, but also kind of level to
Yeah.
where you want it. So
This is not a commercial jewelry. This is art. This ring is a size 7. It's selling for $300. That's what Nick has it priced at. But earlier today, Nick said, "Hey, we can do a little bit of a discount. It's okay to take 10% off for this show." So we're going to be taking 10% off of his regular prices here, putting this piece at $270, and that is a size 7.
So that the band there is, I believe it's a 12 gauge band. So you're getting a good
Nice.
solid piece of silver around your finger.
Thick silver.
Yeah. So
And these pieces are all one of a kind. If you're tuning in, if you haven't been here before, these are not mass production pieces. It is first come, first serve. We cannot make another one of these. Nick cannot, because this is the only piece of turquoise that'll ever look like this. I'm sure we could match the design if you wanted a custom piece, but this is one of a kind. So that is,
Yeah, that stone really does glow too.
yeah, just glowing.
It's got like a
Hey,
little
Jaron.
tinge of white. Oh.
So that's the thing with natural turquoise is the hardness of the stone, but also the glassy look with the final polish.
Oh, you do a great final polish.
With the glossy look is what people go for.
Yeah.
Because it shows you the hardness of the stone.
Right. Christine, if we need any custom sizes, let us know after the show. But we're going to keep going. We've got some questions about Jan Tenario. She's doing a show as well. Check her out. Support her if you get a chance. She may not be on very much. There's a lot going on. But yeah, we're always in support of other shows. And she's doing her own thing. The only thing we say is we can't be responsible for any of the shipping or the packaging or the invoices or anything like that, because she's unable to be here and she's doing her own thing. So that's beautiful. Great piece. Great start here. That'd be $270 for item number 1. It's a size 7. Oh yeah. Number 2.
Oh wow.
Look at that. I'm gonna just take this. I want to wear it. This is gonna fit me.
I love the
Amazing
tall
work.
bezels. Oh.
How much was it, Vicky? It was $270 after the sale. This next piece is a size 11. It's my size 11 finger. Check out the detail on this. We've got this really high mount to this turquoise, but the detail on the bezel. You zoom in. Can I zoom in any further on that? There we go. That looks good. Wow, very talented indeed. Thank you, Lisa. Look at that little stone in there. What is that?
So that stone there, it's 1 carat, and it's Egyptian turquoise.
Egyptian turquoise.
So Egyptian turquoise, I think, in my opinion, is now kind of very sought after, because it not only in that particular stone, but if you look at bigger stones, the bigger specimen stones, they do have a nice blue, but also a really nice spider web matrix that's like a gold, like an orange, no, like a reddish brown. So that's one of my favorite, and it looks really nice, because it's really hard to find some really nice web stones
That is
nowadays.
a
So.
beautiful stone, and we've gotten some people here mentioning that looks like a pyramid right there.
Yeah, with the sun.
Yeah,
I
or
see
the
that.
sun, the pyramid there, the sunshine, pyramids coming together, or even the 4 sides of the pyramid, building up to that stone right there, that Egyptian
Yeah.
turquoise.
So that ring right there is, I don't know if any of you guys follow Native American Art Magazine, but that is actually in one of the magazines. So if you do purchase this piece, you'll probably get the magazine with it. just so
Oh, great.
yeah, just so you can have it as part of your collection, I guess.
And we've got Nick's current hallmark in there. It's in for Nicholas Nez. It goes by Nick. And you have a new hallmark that is with Nick Nez Jewelry. Is that right?
Yeah, I do.
Can we take a look at that?
Let me see.
I'm just gonna wear this ring while we're talking about
Let me
it.
take a screenshot.
Very
real quick
comfortable.
and I'll
I have another question about the size too,
What is the size?
or the. See that?
Are these true to size or a little larger given the thickness? I'm measuring on my ring mandrel right here, and it's pretty dead on, size 11. So if you need some minor adjustments, we can do that. We can stretch. If you need a larger adjustment, we'll have to work with Nick. Oh, there we go.
So my newer hallmark's gonna look like that on my future pieces with the NN. So just be on the lookout for that coming up. So
Here we go. That's going to be the new hallmark coming out. So either one.
so
of
you
these-
can differentiate the old pieces with the newer ones.
There you go.
So this will be a lot of the older stuff that you'll see out there.
So one of the things with changing the size too much is Nick has designed this piece all the way around it. And so if we need to change the size more than half a size or so with stretching, we'll have to cut it. And he's going to have to take the stone out. And this is going to be set at that size. If you like this design, we can work with we can work with Nick to maybe make something for you. But we'll be in touch on that.
What was the price on that one?
That one was originally you have it marked at $400, and so if we're able to do 10% off, then that'll be $360 today, and we can honor that price through the weekend. So basically, the next 24 hours. If you like a piece, if you're joining the show after hours, we're live right now at 3:30 Mountain Standard Time. But if you're joining the show a little bit later and you see something you like, it may still be available. Please don't hesitate to reach out and give us a call. You can leave a message, and we're going to keep Nick's jewelry for a day or so. But he will be driving back home, and he's going to take everything with him.
All the way back to Farmington? Shoot.
That's not far.
I know, it's a little
It's not a bad drive.
I was telling him that a 2-hour drive is nothing. Growing up on the res everywhere
Yeah.
is a 2-hour radius, so it's not a.
We're just so used to
far
like
drive.
15 minutes everywhere in town, right?
All right.
Oh my gosh.
Number 3. So you said your grandfather on your mother's side is Hopi, so you've got some. You're a member of the Navajo tribe,
Yeah.
but we definitely have some descendants of Hopi. And check out that overlay.
I remember we were talking about this piece before the show, and I was like, "Oh, look at that tufa casting." I was like, "No, it's overlay." I'm like, "Oh wow."
It's all overlay, and we've got that Kingman stone there, that water web we've talked about before.
With that like gold, yellow
Oh my
matrix.
gosh! Look at this piece. You really use some thick silver with your work. You know?
Yeah, I think that's the way to go, especially if you're gonna make really nice quality jewelry, because it shows the like if you're doing overlay, the depth.
Yeah.
You know, you really want to look at the depth as far as your cutouts.
And you have overlay, and then even some some hole cutouts too. I didn't even see
yeah,
that.
there's a piece out there. But that stone right there is 45 carats.
Ooh.
45 carats.
4.5 with a 1 1/4 inch gap. Let me measure that one more time. 4 3/4 with a 1 1/4 inch gap. That'll be a size 6. Wrist, which we measure in our case we're measuring the cuff plus the gap here. So we can be squeezing that gap down a little bit to take that to a 5 3/4, or we can open it up just a little bit. But look at that stone, 45 carats of Kingman waterweb turquoise. Beautiful, beautiful finish too.
Yeah, as far as overlay, getting that mirror finish, it's really difficult. Because you don't kind of want to round out the edges, like the corners.
Yeah.
that's really really hard to kind of master, and I still have trouble with it. So I'm pretty sure people who work with overlay kind of know
What you're talking about.
yeah know how it is.
I love that texture there on the inside of your overlay. And you were telling me earlier today, I was asking, because you like to trade techniques and things, and I really love that the oxidation. There's just something to it that's a little bit different. And I asked him, hey, do you use the liver sulfur and then do the finish over the top? And you let me know that no, each one of these you're doing by hand.
Yeah.
And you use a toothpick with some of the compound that helps bring out that oxidation, and go over every single line with that. And looks like we have a sale.
Yeah, from Eddie
Secatero.
Oh my gosh, artist supporting artist. We love
Wow.
to see it. Number 2.
He's buying number 2.
Oh.
So that is.
I'll give you the magazine. Yeah.
So Eddie Secatero, Navajo silversmith from Tohajili.
Yeah, I've seen him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does some great work.
Thank you, Eddie.
Cool, thanks, Eddie.
Gonna give Eddie a drum beat.
Let me take a crack at this, because I was telling him I've never even, being Native American, I've never, hit a drum. So let's see how this works.
It was 400, so it'll be 360.
Okay, cool. Thanks, Eddie.
Thank you, Eddie, for supporting. All right. So back to the bracelet one last time. Something that Marco pointed out just a second ago is we also have some cutouts. You see that? It goes all the way through the window. You can see it on the back side there.
So around the bezel, it's called a castle bezel. That's what I call it. But the way he oxidized it, he was asking me, getting a toothpick and going through every line with the toothpick.
No kidding.
And even after I do my final polish, if I need it to be darker again, I go back right in there and I dip a little bit more in there. So it's, it takes a lot. Like as far as how long I take on pieces, it takes a while. Only because I kind of want to. I'm putting my name on this jewelry, so I kind of want it to be, a reflection of who I am. So, and I think I'm a spontaneous person, because I can get up and I can go drive without warning my wife. She's like, all right, let's go. So my jewelry is kind of that way. It's kind of, I was born in the 90s, so hitting the new millennium and then going into 2000s.
Yeah.
With computers, the internet, all that is crammed into my lifetime. So with jewelry, I kind of have like the old style, kind of like native designs.
Yeah.
But I also kind of throw in a little of, like a contemporary flair to it. So that's the way I work. And a lot of my jewelry, it has to flow, meaning there's a starting point and an end point.
You definitely see you're putting your soul into these pieces. It's incredible.
Yeah.
Thanks again to Eddie. That's really cool. Eddie's a Navajo silversmith. Also has 4 kids and supports himself with that, and that is his livelihood. You can see, as yourself wanting to do this full time, and artists supporting artists. That was super cool, Eddie. Thank you.
So the thing too is I do shows.
Just got another sale. Lisa Dillard just bought ring number 1.
Wow.
Cool.
We didn't get a price on that last cup.
Oh, we didn't? Okay, I'll get onto that.
Let me hit this
Let's
drum
give Lisa a drum. Thank you, Lisa. Congratulations.
Cool. So like I was saying, I do so let me kind of tell you my background. I've been doing jewelry for, I say, about 2.5 to 3 years. But prior to that, the way I learned, I was telling Marco?
Yeah.
I was telling Marco that, kind of doing self-taught, melting stuff, breaking blades on copper, learning how a torch works. And then I ended up, at a young age, me and my wife were expecting our first child. So I ended up working full-time for 10 years, doing EMS. But we went to Santa Fe about 3 years ago, just to kind of see what the atmosphere was like at the market. And I got there and I was like, I could make jewelry, I could do this with not doing jewelry for 10 years.
Yeah.
Because that with that 10 10-year time period, I was actually designing jewelry, drawing. So a lot of my previous stuff I've created, were from that time.
Drawings.
Yeah, from the drawings.
Yeah.
So so my first time going to Santa Fe, I was like, oh, this is so amazing. So I applied the next year. So I went back home, got some tools.
Yeah.
I bought some tools. I'm like, hey, I want to make jewelry. So this bolo tie is actually my first piece that I made when I got my tools back. And then I ended up making several pieces after that, and I applied for the Santa Fe market, and I got in the Santa Fe market. And then after that show, I applied to the Herd market, and I got into the Herd market. And then Santa Fe again, and then the Herd. So it's been going on like 2 years now doing the big shows. So
Pretty incredible for 3 years. And you've seen, we've only had a couple pieces so far, but the level of the work, and I know you're spending some time and making sure you are a perfectionist and making sure that everything is perfect and
Have you seen this mirror polish
yeah,
on it?
look at this.
God.
I'm lost for words. I'm trying to say what someone can do in 3 years, and I think this piece speaks for itself. This was our cuff number 3. This was priced, Marco, at $850, and we're doing 10% off, so that'd be $765 after the sale.
Mhm.
That's a deal, and this isn't the last you're going to see of Nick. This is you're witnessing right now an up and coming artist that's going to be on every magazine and every show, and getting some best in show pieces, which we've actually got one.
We'll get you to be that full-time jeweler in no time.
Yeah.
that's the goal. That's the
See,
goal.
Lacey is interested in the big bracelet in the front, but I can't commit.
She can't comment.
Can't comment. Can't find the phone number, what size, how much. Thank you. We're going to get there in just a minute. Lacey, I'll get to the sizing, and I'll speed it up a little bit. I think we're just all in awe.
Yeah, I'll let you do your thing. I'm talking too
Yeah,
much.
no, it's okay. We're gonna get through it, and this is normal, and I think everyone appreciates you telling us a little bit about yourself. I will pick up the pace a little bit, everyone, and we'll get to some of these other pieces that you're looking at. So let's go on to number 4. Number 4, another beautiful ring. We have a very deep blue turquoise. That may be the Ithaca Peak as well.
Yeah, that's Ithaca Peak.
Hand stamp. Everything made by hand. We're looking at a size 8. Very thick band there. This is number 4, priced at $300. So it'll be on sale today for $270. If the bracelet could be just, I think we can bring this bracelet to about a 6 3/4, getting it up to 6.5. Christine will the gap will just be really big. But Marco, if you can write down Christine's name, if someone else too, also if you want to work with us, do some custom pieces, I'm sure Nick would be happy to make some more jewelry.
That's the goal.
Number 5. Number 5. Got this textured ring. Nice large stone.
Oh, wow,
Same thing,
that
Ithaca
texture.
Peak.
We got the Ithaca Peak.
For some reason, that pyrite and that stone and the color,
Yep.
the only thing that comes that comes in that quality is Morenci.
That's what
And
I thought
Ithaca
it was
Peak,
when
yeah.
you first, and you're like,
Yeah,
oh,
that
Ithaca
deep
Peak.
blue. It's
And we've got a sale here. Debbie Rowland is going to purchase that ring number 4.
sounds good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Get
we
that
need
drum.
the drum.
270 to Debbie Rowland. Congratulations, Debbie.
270.
270. Okay.
That one's actually I told you that was an ounce of silver right there, right? That
Yep.
ring.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's a 5-carat stone.
It's got to be more than that. 5 gram, maybe?
5 grams. Yeah, 5 grams.
5 grams.
So about
Yeah, 25 carat.
20. Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, no, that's not. No, it wasn't. It was 5. I think it was 5 or 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
12. This is a size 12. Slightly over a size 12. It's gonna be a little bit big on me. There we go.
It's number 5.
Nice, thick. Yeah, this is thick. This has got some weight to it.
So that bezel is the same thickness as the shank. So that's a 12 gauge bezel.
12 gauge.
You see how it has like adds dimension to it
Yeah.
when you taper it.
Totally.
Wow.
It does add
It's the
dimension to
tapered-
it.
Taper look. It's comfortable too. Puts a lot of that.
So that's all hand fabricated. It could look two-fisted, like it was casted, but no, it's fabricated. So
I love
I
that.
actually made that.
That flex shaft grinding.
And what was the size on that again?
This is size 12, slightly larger than a 12, and that is priced at $475. We're taking 50 off, so that'll be $425 today. $425 for number 5. Okay, Lacey, we're getting to the bracelets here. We got number 6. Look at that!
Jumping off the camera right there. Shoot.
Wow, it's jumping off the bracelet. Look at that. This is part of what you call the winter collection.
Yeah, last year for Santa Fe Winter Market, I made a series of that. I made 4 of them, and I actually made a double bracelet with that design together
Oh, okay.
to where there's 2. So it looked like the bracelet had legs.
Okay.
So I made 2 of those, but with that I called it the Winter Collection only because we were going to the Santa Fe Winter Market and I made 4 of them, but they all had different stones.
So this is 1 of 4. Wow.
So that stone there is Blue Moon.
Blue Moon turquoise.
Yeah, and I think the Otteson family, they're the
Okay,
one
yep.
who owns that mine. So, and I believe that one was about 12 carats.
This is a size 6.5 to 7. We can easily open that up to a 7, but we're looking at a 6.5 to 7 on this piece. Winter collection. It has that overlay and kind of almost like a play on the chevron, but it's more of a lightning bolt.
It was like
There.
15 carats of Blue Moon. And you can wear it the other way too.
Wear it the other way
Yeah,
too.
you can wear it the other way.
There you go.
Either
Oh,
way.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that feels better wearing it that way.
And see, I'm a fan of the other way. I like it like when it's right on top.
And
of your
you should
palm.
see when if you wear 2 of them together. It looks cool when you wear 2 of them.
Yeah.
Like one on the other side and it's staggered with 2 stones together.
If this doesn't sell, you're gonna have to come back with another one. And anyway, beautiful Blue Moon turquoise there from Nevada. The Royston family, Ottisons, turquoise family in Nevada. They've got a show on Amazon Prime, I think.
Yeah, Amazon Prime.
Turquoise Fever.
Yeah,
Amazing.
we talked about that. I had to look that up.
This is item number 6. Was $800 on sale today for $720. Nevada, Tammy. Southwestern Nevada, I believe. I have to double check that, but I'm pretty sure. I get my turquoise mines mixed up sometimes. There's so many of them. Ooh, number 7. Another ring. Let you know ahead of time. It's size 7.5.
Wonder Woman cup.
Look at this thing. This is gigantic.
I call that the 4 direction ring. Not necessarily the mountains, like in agriculture, the 4 directions, but it's like north, east, and south, basically.
So you've got a mountain on each side, I see.
Yeah.
That could be the 4 mountains. It's very Navajo of you.
Yeah, but if you look at it from the top,
Uh-huh.
you see how they have like arrow, like from
Oh, I
the
see.
sides. There's
Yeah.
like points. I kind of just more of like a compass thing, you know, like direction and stuff. I don't know. That's where I was leaning to on that.
Sold number
Sold
6.
number 6, which will be the lightning. I'm sorry, the winter. The winter bracelet.
Daniels.
So that
Congratulations, Carol.
4 direction ring, Royston. It's a Royston stone.
Royston. Congratulations, Carol Daniels, on the number 6, the winter bracelet there, with the blue moon turquoise. So,
Oh yeah, forgot the drum.
all right. Thank you, Carol. We drum just to give you a thank you, just something we do here on the show.
You said that this was a 7.5, right?
This is 7.5, yes. 7.5. Oh, you know what?
8.
It's an 8. I must not have been looking at this thing right. It is a size 8.
Yeah,
My
it's
apologies.
an 8. That's on here.
That was
It's
like
8.
spot on an 8. I don't know what I was thinking.
So this ring is one of one.
One of one.
And this style of ring is actually the first one I've made as far as the box, like
The
with
hollow
that raised the hollow form. I've never tried a hollow form before on a ring, so I went ahead and I went for it, and it came out pretty good.
Oh, it's amazing.
And those, like from being in school, those are notoriously difficult. Like just soldering it all together and getting your
Yeah.
lines right,
Yeah,
and then even finishing it.
and the bezel there that was pretty hard because it's so thick that you have to like I use my daughter's because there's not really a tool that can bend that. You have to manually have a hammer
Mm-hmm.
and you have to hit it.
Rot.
So I hold the rod in my daughter
Yeah.
with a hammer and she closes the bezel for me.
Yeah.
So most of my
That's
pieces
teamwork.
are like that.
That's awesome.
This would be very difficult to size to a size 9, Angela. We could do it, but we'd be messing with the design. There's going to have to be a cut made in it to add material, and that might mess with the design a little bit. So we can talk about that afterwards if you're interested. But this is a size 8. You know, your bands are thick enough
Can you take
that
it?
we could stretch it up probably a size.
It's an 8.
From
I think I think that you could possibly do it.
it's gonna thin this out a little bit right here because that is the
All
tapered
I
part?
would have to do is put it on the mandrel and hit it, and it'll thin out the metal, bring it out
Yeah.
a little bit. You know, I don't know.
yeah, it's close.
Because you don't necessarily have to cut
Yeah.
it. You can just
If
because when
it's
you
only one size, we can probably get there. So it's just gonna be if it was because this is an 8 going to a 9. That's doable.
could be
So the price on this piece, number 7, is $1,200. $1,200. We're on sale, 10% off. So that'll be $1,080. $1,080.
And you're saying that's a one of one.
One of one, the only one you'll ever make
well
of this with that
of the style.
turquoise.
Yeah, because majority of my style is like an artist trying to beat the last
Constantly changing.
Yeah.
piece, you know, and try to work on your craftsmanship. That's basically what I do, and I try to get outdo the last item that I've made, you know, so it kind of gives you more pressure.
And it
become
doesn't
more-
stop. As
Yeah,
long as you keep making
Yeah,
newer
you
shit.
become more creative. So
And then it ends up going in a totally different direction. It looks
Yeah.
completely different. Here we go. It was Lacey, I think, was looking at this piece. Here you go, Lacey. We're gonna give Lacey first dibs on this because she was asking about it. Lacey, if you're watching right now, if you like this piece, all you have to do is say sold in the comments, and we'll set it aside for you. If once you purchase a piece, then we can get a hold of you. You can either contact us through Messenger, Facebook Messenger. You can reach out to us on our website, or you could call us here at the shop, 505-862-9443. And there we go. So the large,
Wow, that is one big stone.
I gotta zoom out.
that's
There we go.
75 carats of natural Kingman.
Wow.
Wow.
So this is what I was telling you about the design of the cuff is kind of one side is like symmetrical, but the other side is kind of crazy, you know.
Yeah.
Just kind of I don't know. I guess as an artist, you know, you have these certain things that people kind of like have to look at and like, what were you thinking, or like, why is it like this, you know? So this is like I was telling you, I really like things to flow. So with my designs, it's kind of like that.
Oh, wow. It's almost like a maze almost. I could see where you're talking about that flow. Like it starts with the bead shot and then it goes through kind of to the other side.
Yeah, and I think the left side where he's touching is like 2 inches wide.
Let's get a measurement.
And
on
then the other side is an inch, I think. I'm not sure. Maybe about, I don't remember.
that. Yeah, pretty close to 2. 2 at the end. 1 and 7/8. The stone. Let's get a measurement on the stone. That is 2.5 facing, and then the stone itself is 2 inches. 1 inch wide, and on this side we're looking at 1 inch.
That'll probably fit you. I think that'll
Oh,
fit
yeah,
you.
right, 6.5. Oh, that's big. Here we go. Let's get a measurement on this. On the cuff. Cuff is measuring 5.5. Got a large opening for the gap here. 1.5. So we're looking at a size 7, 7.25.
I think it could be closed too. The cuff.
You can close it down.
Yeah.
Probably do a 6.5.
Yeah.
So this would fit me if we closed it down a little bit. So we're looking at a 6.5 to a 7.5. Can I get that other camera marker?
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, look at that.
Gosh.
You got that incredible overlay. You've got that Hopi blood, I guess.
I love how you raise the stone too. I saw
Oh yeah,
that
that's the thing is I kind of, when I make a piece like a bracelet, I kind of don't have the stone in mind until after I finish the cuff. If that makes sense.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I can understand that.
So like I make the cuff and I know I can have a piece there. So I went ahead and I, like on some of my pieces last year, I went ahead and I started to raise the stone. And it looked pretty good, so I kind of ran with it.
Yeah.
And
Well, it works.
It
like
really shows you off, and it probably adds some stability too when you're like, especially with an overlay piece like that.
Yeah.
You have like limited spaces, you can
Yeah.
solder something.
yeah, exactly.
Price on this piece. This is item number 8. This was going for $1,500 on sale for $1,350 today. $1,350. Lacey, if you'd like it, please let us know. If anyone else would like it, let us know. And if Lacey doesn't want it, then we will be too big. She loves it. So it's open for anyone who'd like this piece. $1,350, which is a great deal. If you saw this in a gallery, what do you think this would be priced at?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe,
probably 3,000.
Yeah, about 3,000. I don't know.
At least.
I still can't get over your bezel work. Like
I love this.
I've been just trying to get into that a little bit, and I
Yeah.
realize how difficult
The
it
thing is, if you're gonna make that bezel, you have to go thick on your silver.
yeah,
You have to
almost
have
to
the
roll it
thickness.
out too.
You have to have your thickness to do that bezel, because you can't do it with a thin bezel. It's either you're gonna cut through the bezel, or it's just gonna be too thin to where
Yeah, or it won't hold the stone.
it won't hold it at all.
Amazing. Okay, these next ones, get your trigger fingers ready because they're going to sell quick. We've got 3 pairs of earrings, just 3. And I'm going to put them up, and it is first come, first serve. We've got 2 that are very similar, and then 1 that is different. I'm going to put the one that's different up first. No, I'm going to put the one that's, I'm going to put the one that's a little bit different up first. Number 1, this is number 9A. We've got these long drop earrings. The price on these, just to let everyone know, giving everyone a head start, was $175. So $157 for the Nicknez long dangle earrings, hand stamp work.
Gosh, and the texture.
So just to let you guys know, I've never made earrings. These are the first earrings I've ever made.
Sold, Lena Trevino.
Yeah, Lena.
The first prototype went to my wife, and my wife was wearing them, and she looked really beautiful. So I was like, I need to make more.
We didn't
Right.
even get the other ones up yet, but all 3 sold. We've got the first to Lena Trevino, the second to Rita.
That's it so far.
Oh, okay, we've got 2. So we've got 1 pair left. Rita, this is what your pair look like. Lena, I'm going to put your piece off to the side. Unless you'd like one of these, Lena, let me know.
So I even made the hooks on those.
Gosh.
Because I think there's commercial ones where you can just attach them to them. But yeah, that one I went ahead.
Yeah,
and
you can tell too
bend
that you
the
made
wire.
those by hand because
Yeah.
you never really find them where they're like extended a little bit
Yeah.
before they start the curve.
Yeah.
And Heather, I'm sorry, Margaret beat you to it on YouTube. And,
Oh, sorry.
and Deborah, we've got.
So you could wear the like that. You see how it is? It makes like an X, or you can flip it around towards like a diamond.
Oh, I see.
So you can reverse it. So like a diamond like that, or
Yeah.
the other way, just
That's
like
nice.
that. Yeah.
Well, they're all sold, and we had 2 more sell that don't even exist yet. So maybe if you could make a couple. So Lena, these are Lena. She was number 1. This one was Rita,
Oh, did you get a
And then-
measurement on this?
and then Margaret. Let me take one out. Just so we're supposed to look. We've got Heather Schneider and someone else. I think someone else also. These
I'll
are
write them down too.
2.5 inches long. With the dangle, it would be, they're gonna dangle almost 3.5 with the hook. So hold on, everybody. So that one is Rita's, and that one is
Yeah, I think I got it.
Margaret's. And
Margaret.
let's get everyone a drum beat. And Deborah,
Oh yeah.
Deborah,
Yeah,
we'll,
I'm slacking here.
and are you okay to maybe make a couple more pair if we get a hold of, if the ladies are okay with it?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
So, thank you, ladies. Thank you, everyone. Heather and Deborah, we're going to write your names down and we'll be in touch and we'll work with Nick to get another pair out. Cool. Let's scroll down a little bit, Marco. Okay, beautiful. All right. Excellent. So continuing on our journey here. This one, you told me a little bit about this one before. You said this one was one of your earlier bracelets?
No.
No.
I call that the hitchhiker bracelet.
The hitchhiker bracelet?
Yeah.
Oh, love
Growing up on the res, there's people who, have a hard time getting around because it's really, they don't have a vehicle,
Uh-huh.
And I remember growing up, that's what, kind of had to do with my father.
Yeah.
We had to get around, like from Shinley to like Shiprock. And, he would hitchhike. But if you put that on your wrist, and then you look out and like you're walking, the stone will face up. Like you're hitchhiking,
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like
I
the other
like
way.
that.
Like if you turn it toward the face, yeah, like kind of like that.
It's a little
Where it's
tight.
face up.
It's a little tight for me, but so if you're wearing this and you're hitchhiking, that stone is going to be pointing,
Facing up, so
facing,
you'd be kind
facing.
of.
That'll really get you
Yeah,
on somebody's.
magnifying that. Yeah.
So I kind of just named it that. So
I love that. Makes me want to go hitchhiking. I feel like wearing that and hitchhiking would give me really good.
yeah,
luck,
exactly.
He was like, "That's a nice cuff." It's like, "Thanks. It's my hitchhiking cuff."
Yeah, people actually pick me up when I wear this. Like, oh, that guy's got a nice bracelet on. I'll pick him up.
Oh, what stone is that too?
That's a Waterweb Kingman.
Waterweb Kingman.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and a lot of those lines I have to hand cut on the actual cuff.
Yeah.
Those are all hand cut. It's not stamped.
Oh, you see, you're sawing those lines.
Yeah, those are solid lines with filing.
Wow.
So, because people could stamp that, they'll go in and when it's
Like
flat.
just the straight
But
lines.
I do the lines when the bracelet is actually bent.
Wow.
When it's formed already, I do the lines.
That's amazing.
Instead
yeah,
of-
that's a technique with a lot of jewelry. Like whenever I see those lines that go
Mhm.
deep into it,
Yep.
I'm just so in awe of it because I can't even imagine running your saw over it like that.
So this will be a size 5 3/4 to a 6 1/4. You could probably even bring it up to 6 1/2 if you open it up a little bit more. It's 4 3/4 on the cuff and 1 1/4 gap right now. So that'll bring it to a 6, but it will squeeze down and pull up a little bit. How does he get his stones mounted so high? We've got a question for you.
So it's kind of an illusion basically, because I want the design of the whole piece. You kind of want to work with what you want the height of the stone to be. So you make your bezel the size of that, you know.
Yeah.
And then you put your stone in. It may not necessarily touch the bottom. So generally, some jewelers they put
Sawdust.
They put sawdust. Some people on more permanent pieces, I've seen people use like a copper ring on the inside of it
Oh, I see.
to raise the stone,
Yeah.
so it doesn't tilt or it doesn't wobble. So generally raising the stone, it looks a lot better when the stone is perfectly set. Because some people have a low stone and the bezel goes over
Yeah,
it,
like
or some people have a real high stone and the bezel's too small.
Mm.
So it's just a technique that I've
You've been working on
that
it.
most jewelers do it too. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's just putting sawdust under and then closing up the bezel to hold it.
This was item number 10. Was $475 on sale for $427. $427, Marco.
So that's 10 carats too. 10
Carats.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we were talking about all your turquoise before the show, and like I keep seeing like the water web and the spider web. Oh,
Well, that's kind of my main deal. I love the web in stones. That's kind of like most eye catching thing.
You've got an eye for
Yeah,
turquoise.
yeah. And the thing is, generally, you want a stone that will look good from far away.
Yeah.
Like if you walk into the room and you see, oh, that's a nice stone.
Yeah.
But then when you get close to it, it's
Uh-huh.
like, man, it's
It's even more.
It's even more
especially
beautiful.
if you're hitchhiking too.
This piece was sold to Marilyn Swift on Facebook.
cool.
Congratulations.
Number 10. Gosh, this is a cool piece.
Thank you, Marilyn.
Let's see.
Man, I gotta go back to work now.
There you go.
So
You guys
like Shep was saying, I work on jewelry, but not like full time. So a lot of these pieces that I have here, I generally don't make a lot of them. So most of them are one of one because, like I was telling you before, I kind of like to outdo the last piece that I made. So generally, I'll come up with another one, or just dig into my notebook that I've built for 10 years.
Yeah.
You know.
You still
And-
got like a lot, like these are the only earrings you've ever made.
Yeah.
Like shoot, you still have like so much.
So it's kind of like digging in your bag of tricks, you know.
Yeah.
Just pull out something.
Yeah.
I'll do this.
Basically a magician with this. Shoot.
Yeah, with that, I mean, hey, that notebook is valuable. I mean, you got some gold in there.
Yeah, I guess. I was told. I'm not gonna say who told me this, but I was told like when I was because this person knew I did jewelry.
Yeah.
He's like, bro, you're a $1 million nobody if you're not doing jewelry. I'm just like, yeah, whatever, you know.
He just saw your designs and that's what he told
Yeah,
you.
yeah. I'm just like, yeah, whatever. And, I kind of just didn't listen,
Yeah.
But I know that, the thing about jewelry is being creative. That's the main thing. And if you love being creative and putting it together and executing it
You're
really well,
You're executing well,
You know.
and it's not just the design. I mean, you're putting it together.
yeah,
This is a whole process of, and it probably helps you with your design too. When you're like, when you make it and you realize, oh, those steps I have to go through. So my next design, you start incorporating that
Mhm.
and the steps that you think
Yeah.
about.
yeah. Learning as you go is kind of what I'm still doing.
Yeah, and you're saying too, you were trying it out on copper before you even
Yeah.
got into anything.
I'm gonna get rid of this 12 and just these are all gonna be 11. Otherwise, I'm gonna get confused.
Yeah, I think yeah.
There we go. Okay, number 11. We've got quite a few, and we're gonna start.
Oh, sorry. I just keep switching it on you right when you turn it.
Let's. Which way do we want to go? This one.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna start with 11. A, B, C, and D. Starting with 11A. We've got. Oh yeah, you've got those cutouts on there.
Oh, that's cool.
Got another beautiful Ithaca Peak stone.
Yep.
Nice deep blue turquoise. And this is the one you telling me about this earlier. Look at this hand saw bezel that he does,
Oh, and it runs with
and
the
it
lines.
runs into
Yeah, every line.
Every
is part
line
of the bezel.
is
Like
part of the bezel.
like
Oh
it.
my god.
They match basically.
You see so much different in your work too. Like this is like flush with the ring, and then some pieces you'll have like those stones sitting on top, like
Mhm.
that large cuff.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh.
And this piece is already sold to Vicky.
What was the size on it?
The size on this piece, Vicky, is a size 7. And this was $350, so it'll be on sale for $315. Sold to Vicky.
I think that's 5 carats too.
5 carats of the Ithaca
Yeah.
Peak turquoise.
Oh, great ring.
Yeah, I have a nice stash of Ithaca Peak, so
Yeah,
and it's just the blue in it. It's
and the
just,
pyrite.
yeah,
Oh.
the blue and the pyrite.
Look, Carol Daniels has already bought 11B, and we haven't even. Oh, look at is Vicky's size.
Yeah,
Ironic.
perfect for her.
The size on that, Carol, is a size 11. Size 11, and this was $500 on sale for $450. And so, unless there's anything, oh man, look at that.
What
I'm just
stone
gonna
is
show it
that?
off.
That is Pilot Mountain.
Pilot Mountain
Yeah,
turquoise.
that's like the neighbor to Royston, like in the same district.
Yep,
Yeah.
in the Royston district.
I think it's Montezuma.
Montezuma in that area as well.
That's where the Pilot Mountain came from.
Ooh, right.
That's because I think the Audisons, they also own that claim, the Montezuma stone.
Yep, yep.
Yeah, so I think that's right around that area.
That is a beautiful stone.
Carol Daniels.
Carol
still
Daniels.
wants it.
Is purchasing this piece. Congratulations, Carol. And we'll give. And can you write Margaret's name down
Yeah.
on that as well?
For which one?
I think for 11B.
11B.
Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, congratulations, Carol. Congratulations.
She has a card
Yeah,
somewhere.
congratulations, Vicky. Got Carol Daniels.
Oh shoot, I'm slacking again.
That'd be $450 for that. So are these a set, or are we going to sell these individually?
I think it's individually because they're different sizes.
Okay. This one's going to go quick, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a set. We've got 2. This is 11C of the stacker rings. They're handmade stamp work.
I don't know why I continue that design with the lines. I kind of just running with it because I don't know, it's just something that I just kind of
That's your thing. Hey,
came up
it's
with.
calling to you.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it represents.
We've got a size
looks
10
pretty cool.
and a size 9. A size 9 and a size 10. And these are $80 on sale for $72. $72 size.
Sold to Rita.
Sold to Rita. Which size would you like, Rita? The size 9 or size 10? I think hold on to
We've got
this
some
name.
more.
Hold on to this Hallmark too. You'll know it's one of his. And
Or-
Linda would like the size 10. And Rita the size 9.
Yep.
Yep, perfect.
Awesome.
Sorry, Shirley, they beat you to it. So, size 10 is for Linda.
For Rita?
Size 9 is for Rita.
Here's the drum.
Size 10 for Rita, for Linda.
Okay.
And size 9 for Rita.
Dang.
I was told to, like at the
What was
market,
the
that
price?
The price was $72. And if we could write down.
Yeah, I'll write those down. For. Let's see.
I'm going to write down.
What's up, Devin?
what's
Just
my
wondering, where's Eddie's purchase?
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Gary.
is he here?
Is he here?
He's here.
Oh, look at that.
I was told that NN could represent Navajo Nation too.
Thank you.
Indian? Oh, yeah.
Navajo Nation.
Navajo Nation.
But NN. Yeah, at the market. I was like, yeah, I guess.
Navajo Nation. Yeah. And if you can scroll down just a little bit, Marco, I know you're like doing 3,000 things. We have Jessica and Susan and Kim, and I think there was one more just above that as well. We may have to go back and watch the video. Shirley Chavis. We'll be in touch, ladies. and we'll make a list. And you've got some work to do when you go home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the goal. Thanks.
All right. Thank you, Marco, for doing a million things.
Oh, I love it. Gosh, that was a cool ring too. I want one now.
Oh, Kim wants number 3.
Oh,
Kim wants number
wow.
3. Yeah, get that drum out. Here we go. The water web is going to Kim Santini. Beautiful. Thank you, Kim.
Thank you, Kim.
You wear this in the courtroom, Kim?
oh, I hope so. That was number 3.
Yeah.
I'll have to go back up.
I'll get you the price. I've got it.
Okay. Susan once said sold for something.
Kim, that would be $765, Marco.
Okay.
And Susan would probably wants one of those stacker rings as well. Susan will write your name down and we'll get in touch with you. We've got one more coming up though. This one's going to sell too. So this was priced at 100. This is a
11D.
size 9. This is 11D. Size 9, 11D.
I love that one.
It's got a.
I think I've made 3 of those.
This is the last of the 3, huh?
I mean, I've only made 3 of those, so. Actually, maybe no. Yeah, about 3 of them. I've made 3 of those. That's the 3rd one I've made. So I guess I'm gonna make a run on those.
Yeah, we'll see.
So that's all hand cut.
Hand cut. You must have this chicken foot design or this pyramid design or maybe sunray.
Or like a fan, I don't know. It's like a half round piece of silver.
Just give us a sec, everyone. We're going through and getting all the names for.
I think that's all of them.
Yeah, Vicky wants a 7.5.
I think Marco needs a raise, man.
Yeah.
I need an intern.
We usually have 2 people down here.
The man behind the
And
camera.
I think
11D we have sold
I think it
to
goes to
Shirley
Shirley.
Chavis.
yes, to Shirley Chavez first.
And Isabel. Isabel is here in town. Isabel would like one of these as well. This is size 9. So congratulations, Shirley. Can we start taking over the writing?
If you can. Well, I mean, that was just that one. I think we'll be okay from now on.
Yeah, we just had a. Let me get my pen.
Here. Shirley Chavez? I got her.
Okay.
Yeah, not there. Yes, congratulations. Thank you guys for being here today.
Me,
You're a lot,
keep
yeah.
reading.
Keep drumming.
I think that's all of them right now.
Okay, moving on to number.
12?
Actually, we're going to skip to 13. We had a number 12. I could say that I'm wearing number 12. Number 12 is this bolo tie. Amazing bolo tie. And Jaron, if you're watching, here you go. This is you must have made this recently too, because this is the box that you made on this ring recently.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what-
Well, that I've made that style before, but the ring is the first one I've made on a ring.
I see. Okay.
So I think that's the second bolo tie I've made with that
There we go.
that design with the box.
Number 12. Yeah, look at the thing that gets me about this is the size. Like, whenever I see the cord, I'm just imagining somebody on a horse, like, using that and, like, riding just such a thick cord.
Yeah, very, very thick cord.
It's like 10 millimeters and it's 42 inches, the cord.
42-inch, 10mm cord.
And that's 48 carats of Ithaca Peak.
Wow. A hollow form design.
Yeah.
Look how thick that is.
With a, I think the bezel is like 12 gauge bezel.
Beautiful shine. Stunning. And your stones, how they sit up just that little bit, creates that.
Western Reins. That's the word. Looks like some horse reins.
Horse reins, yeah.
I think those are 2.5 inch or
Tips?
2 3/4 tips. They kind of taper too.
And the turquoise, did you say the turquoise?
Ithaca Peak.
Ithaca Peak.
Yeah. It's like an eye-catching stone.
Yeah, it sure
Because like if
is.
you're standing far away, it looks really nice.
Museum Bolo.
And the top kind of has like an overlay. You see those cutouts?
Yeah, right up there, that
my
Kiva
gosh.
step or that Navajo rug pattern up there. That is overlay. You can.
And on the side too, I just like how you even marked out with.
Yeah. You see the lines that come
Yeah.
down. So this is the thing with like I consider myself a contemporary artist
Yeah.
because it's not uniform basically. It's not like the same. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah, like the pieces today, like I haven't seen stuff like this. Oh wow, like something that large and just almost like
Mhm.
gaudy. Like it's just like you gotta be a specific person to wear that.
I'll wear it.
I'll wear it too.
Yeah. So this piece is you had it retailing for your price anywhere where it was 2,200, which honestly that's low. He's gonna take another 10% off, so that puts it at 1980 for this Bolo. Makes me feel powerful. Yeah, no kidding. He has presents. Okay. Moving along. Number 13. We're gonna. Oh, is that adjustable?
No. It's just tapered.
Oh, I see. It's tapered.
Yeah.
You could make that adjustable. You know?
You mean just cut it and
Yeah, just solder this side on, and then make
Yeah.
that side come in, and then you've got a size 5 to 6, but it is not. It's set at the size, which is
Kind of matches the cuff. This
Size
like,
7.
overlay cuff.
so it's a size 7. This is item number 13. Got that beautiful spiderweb turquoise in there. Is that a Kingman?
that is Pilot Mountain.
Pilot Mountain, western southern Nevada in the Royston district. Did you go visit the Audisons?
No, but I know of him and
Yeah.
met him. The first time I met him, Trent Audison gave my girls some turquoise. He's
Yeah?
like, here. Yeah,
Yeah.
first time I met him. Really nice
Wow.
guy. He's a nice family.
Super nice family.
Yeah.
They're probably going to be at the Tucson Gym Show starting the next month.
Yeah, most likely
Is
because
that
they're
happening this
like the
Yeah,
only
it's happening.
the only miners out there right now. Kind
Yeah.
of seems that way.
Feels
They're
like
kind
it.
of killing the turquoise world.
We've got Marty Cobal maybe there. He's Kingman. But yeah, that is beautiful and looks like that Sol Dorita number 13. That'll be on sale for $247. I think Rita already has the card
Yeah.
over here. Oop. Oh, look at this green. Looks like a Ninja Turtle.
Yeah, that's what I.
We were joking earlier
Turtle
before
power.
the show that
That's Royston.
Yeah, I love. We were talking about another. Like, when we get to the necklaces, like
Yeah.
when you mentioned this, I was like,
That's
I was
the thing.
thinking Royston has so many. Different
Yeah, it has
custom-
different colors. The blues, the greens, and then the matrix is like a brown to like a red kind of.
this is a large ring, size 12. Very thick. I'm going to get the prices out there. Jessica Morris looks like she wants to buy this piece.
Sold to Jessica.
This number 14 was $450, so it's on sale for $405. Amazing Royston,
Yeah, that's like a one of one stone. It's just
size 12.
Because that's what I think of when I see Royston, that green.
That
you
green.
know? And
Because
when you
that-
told me this was Royston.
because that has a forced green to a light green on that stone right there.
Yeah.
See the forest green,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah,
the
deep.
brown kind of looks, like a, I don't know.
Purchased by Jessica Morris on Facebook. Congratulations,
I know.
Jessica. So, ladies, you see how this works, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes these pieces are selling before we even get them out. It is first come, first served. They are one of a kind.
Size
Oh.
12. Price.
Forgetting the drum.
I know it's so hard to remember sometimes. Stunning. You have me number 15? Oh, yeah. Ithaca Peak?
Yep, the pyrite.
That beautiful pyrite. You may recognize
You're
this
welcome, Jessica.
blue and pyrite you'll find often in the Morinci mine, but it's also in the Kingman district. Ithaca Peak is one of the 4 mountains in the Kingman
Turquoise Mountain.
Turquoise Mountain.
So it's Water Web, Ithaca Peak, and Kingman.
Kingman.
And there's one more.
I thought it was Kingman and like Little Kingman.
Little Kingman?
Yeah, and then Ithaca Peak and Turquoise Mountain, and then Little Kingman is sometimes called Waterweb because it has a lot of waterweb turquoise. I'll have to ask Marty Cobal. He's the owner. Yeah, we have to take a trip out there.
Yeah, that stone is kind of. You see the bezel is raised.
Yeah.
If you look at it from the side view,
Yeah.
it's raised off of the shank because it looks like it's on another shank.
Gosh, yeah, it does. Oh my gosh.
Look at that 3-dimension there. I guess I need to give you a size. I just got carried away with the turquoise.
Yeah. I'm just seeing all these pieces getting like so much inspiration. Like, ah.
This is a 6.5.
And it's crazy what you can do with a line. Just a line.
Just a single line, right?
A line in your design.
And I love on your bezels too, you have them chamfered, like at the top, like you have them filed so they're not exactly just straight up.
It's an illusion. It's
That's a hard thing to do.
Yeah, it's an illusion.
Do you do that after you set the stone, or is that before?
I do it before.
Okay, that's what I would think.
I do it
It's like,
before.
oh, gorgeous.
Size 6.5. This is 450. So on sale for 405.
There's a lot of silver on that one. Pretty heavy.
Yeah, it's nice and thick. There we go, everyone. Check out that. It's almost a double layer of silver there. It's item number 15.
That blue, you can get that in the Bisbee too. Bisbee, that electric blue.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
wow.
that deep blue is a Bisbee color. You just don't see the pyrite.
Yeah, with the Bisbee, it kind of has that chocolate matrix.
Mm-hmm.
But also, I don't know if you've ever seen Bisbee with quartz. Have you seen that?
Yep.
What?
That stuff is really expensive.
And I don't think we've had a lot of Bisbee on the show. I don't
Yeah.
think we've had one Bisbee piece.
We've had one this last year.
I have some
It was sold.
smoky Bisbee at home that I haven't worked with.
I don't have
Well,
the
this is Bisbee.
stones.
This is Bisbee.
Oh.
Oh, there you go.
But this
There we
is
go.
this
That's
is
a
not.
different- that's
But like this is an old stone.
true.
But this is a Bisbee. It's an old stone.
'Cause I know
It's not
Bisbee
very good Bisbee stone.
Can
though.
get into like.
It's a lighter Bisbee.
almost
Here's
a-
just
Yeah.
showing this. This is not for sale. Is this for sale?
No,
Okay.
that's my.
I
That's
just want
my.
to show off that Bisbee turquoise.
That's
Yeah.
my ring.
See,
that's
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 matrix.
Bisbee.
I'll take it off, otherwise someone's gonna buy it.
Yeah, with the chocolate. That's what it's known for. Is that?
Oh,
Beautiful.
wow.
Number 16. We got one more ring, and we've got about 15 minutes in the show. Oh,
We're at
yeah.
112 or 1 hour 12 minutes.
There you
Oh,
go. Love
wow.
that flake. right
I
there.
was wanting to see this piece for a long time because this is the one that just has the straight bezel.
Yeah, the straight bezel.
Karen Edwards is looking for a size 9. It is a
Oh,
size
12.
12.
That big ring's a 9.
Here you go. Yeah, here you go, Karen. We've got a size 9 right here. Yeah, there's your size
First
9.
I think it's 9. I don't know.
After you say that, huh? It's an 8.
Oh yeah, we were talking about.
Oh
special
yeah,
gifts,
somebody
that's why.
was wanting to make it a 9. Okay.
Is this Ithaca Peak as well?
Yes.
Ithaca Peak turquoise. Nice, smooth, just polished bezel. Look at how that transitional polished bezel there.
Oh my gosh, that's got to be
Flat.
hard to do for the polish right
And
there.
you get it without getting the
Texture.
wrinkles in it when you're. Yeah, look at that beautiful flat bezel. Nice and thick band. Seeing a trend here. The handsaw lines, straight lines, and that thick band. That is a size 12. This one was 500 on sale for 450. Go number 16, and we'll get to the necklaces right now. The big one. We can just do that camera? You can do that.
Do you want to?
Yeah, sure. See what it looks like. Okay, so we've got, this was your, did you say this was your best in show?
Yeah, I entered this into the Heard Museum Best of Show competition this past year. It was like last month. The Heard Museum is the second largest Native American
Jewelry show?
jewelry show, and it features the top artists basically in the world as far as Southwest and Native American jewelry. And this is what I entered. It does have 30 carats of natural Demali
Damali turquoise, Northern Nevada.
Wow.
So it kind of has like a lime green, kind of like a light green.
Gosh, the handmade beads, the
Yeah.
chain.
And
Yeah.
it beats
What show did
I'm
you
gonna
see you
zoom out.
entered it into?
the Herd Museum.
Gotta zoom
Best
out
of
on
Show
this one.
competition.
This is the competition piece.
So yeah, jewelry is really competitive when you enter these big shows because
People are like really out there with their skill.
yeah,
level.
there's some amazing artists out there who they just blow my mind. like even the I don't know if you know the Yazzie family from Gallup. Can't come off my head now.
Who else was at the show?
The famous Yazzie, the brothers Lee and I don't know the others. Raymond Yazzie.
Raymond and Lee.
Yeah,
Yazzie.
they're world-renowned artists, and they are top notch, man.
We do have, and especially in the Farmington area, we've got a lot of Yazzies there as well. We just had Kevin Yazzie on the show, or just said hi.
Yeah,
Yazzie, wait, Yazzie. Look at those handmade pearls as well. That takes a lot of time.
yeah.
Those disc pearls.
That was one of the first those pearls there,
Yeah.
because I've never made another one.
I love the tag you have on it too. I remember I was talking.
Yeah,
about
because
it.
I was like, I don't know.
You can't. It's hard to put.
Where are you gonna put your hallmark?
I don't know
We'll
where to
just
put the
make a
hallmark.
whole-
I'll just make a tag for
Make a
it.
dog tag for it.
Yeah,
There
it's
you go.
really. It's like really thick too, and I love.
And
that
then like when
tag.
you wear it from the back, you can see it hanging there.
It actually helps weight it. I've seen big heavy pieces like this. Sometimes you'll put a piece in the back to hang down as a
Yeah.
counterweight, so doesn't feel like it's
Mhm.
so forward. So you got a little tag that's kind of imitating that. Size on this piece, we're looking at a 32 to 33 inch necklace. It is slightly adjustable as the hook clasp here at the top. Handmade can go into several of the loops if you need to adjust it a little bit. The price on this was $4,000. We are doing 10% off today. I honestly, we're letting the artist choose their own price, so we don't have to do these sales. But Nick said, "Hey, you know what? I love your show. I love it. The opportunity to come and hang out. We can do 10% off. So this will be 10% off. So that'll be $3,600 for this showpiece,
I guess it's called.
competition piece.
Well, I call it the One Blossom.
Yeah,
because it
I was gonna
has
just
the
say that. There's
the
that
one
single
squash under.
blossom right at the
Yeah,
end.
that's what I named it, the One Blossom.
The one blossom.
And these are hollow forms too, right?
Yeah, they're hollow
Oh,
forms.
wow. And that's amazing work because you put that applique on the side with
Mhm.
those leaves.
And I love you handmade all this chain.
The handmade chain.
It's
And
on
you did,
double.
You did
so-
a alternating double and single ring chain.
So she's asking how long did it take?
How long did it take?
I believe maybe about 1 to 2 months, I think, because I work full time, and generally, when I'm in the shop, I kind of don't keep track of how many hours I spend in there. But when I'm at work, I can time flies when you're working on jewelry. You'll get in there and then it'll be dark. So I would say about 1.5 to 2 months to make this piece.
Wow. And you said the stone was
It's Damali.
Damali. Sold
So,
to Heather.
layaway. There you go, Heather. You've got the first show competition piece.
Yeah, well, what's crazy is that's the first necklace I've made with that style.
Wow. It just whoa. I'm like bringing it into the light right here. It's just coming off the charts.
Wow, congratulations, Heather. You better do a good drum. Maybe sing
Oh,
a song
yeah.
too. Yeah.
No.
It's just like in awe,
Yeah.
just like
We had Rick Monty sing. Breathtaking.
Yeah, did you say Monty sing, right?
Yeah, Monty.
Or Alvin, not Rick.
Rick, yeah, he
when
sang a song.
Yeah, when he grabbed the drum,
Showed
I was
us all
he's
up,
singing.
yeah.
he brought in his hat. Oh my gosh.
Wow, thank you, Heather.
Yeah.
And we'll set that one up for layaway. Last piece of the day, we've got item number 18. This is a the theme that we've seen on a couple of the pieces today. We've got this silver box design, triangular. Is it hard letting that necklace go?
Yeah, it's, you know.
It's a little bittersweet. you
Yeah,
know?
it's
That you-
found a home, you know.
Yeah.
You know, it's.
There was one artist that came on that was talking about that. Like, you would make a piece and, like, you put so much, like, effort and love into it, but then when it goes away, it's, like, a little bittersweet.
Yeah.
But it's, like...
Yeah, and the people who bought jewelry, you know, keep in touch, you know.
Yeah, join our inner circle.
Yeah.
People will post it whenever they get
Yeah,
it.
it's-
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Are you part of our inner circle? You're not on Facebook.
No, no. Well, the thing is, I'm not on social media, so it's just.
Yeah.
It's mainly the shows that I go to in
Yeah.
person. That's the main thing is going to these big shows, meeting the artists in person,
Mm-hmm.
kind of get a general idea of who they are, ask questions, because that's basically why they have the shows, and you directly buy from the artists.
And that's why we're doing this show. Is you
Yeah.
know really COVID really triggered that
Mhm.
because so many artists that weren't able to go to shows.
Yeah, yeah.
You get an opportunity here if you have questions. We've got Nick here, and you get to hear your stories and hear about who you are and
Yeah.
where you came from and how long you've been doing this, and you can see the emotion on your face when you just sold that piece.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's you know, it's so real.
It-
It's kind of like you know, when I was at the market, the first piece that I sold was I was so happy that I was actually in the market, and then somebody first thing in the morning bought something. I'm like, wow,
Yeah.
people actually, you know, like my work. So, you know,
Thank you.
and I appreciate you guys. You know, this is all coming down to supporting my family. And
Yeah.
that's the main thing.
Yeah.
It's very fortunate that I'm a creative person, but you know, when it comes down to all of the gist of this, it's basically supporting just my family.
Yeah.
Mm.
So thank you everyone. Thank you everyone for supporting
And then we had
Nick today. We do have one more piece. We have
number
another question.
8 cuff.
Number 8 cuff. That is sold. Number 8 cuff. Send that baby back to Farmington. Shirley Chavez.
That's 3 3/4, 6 3/4 for that.
6 3/4. Want to write that size on there?
Yeah.
We'll see if we can.
Oh my gosh. Oh wow.
Alrighty. Last piece, everyone.
Gosh, yeah, this was. I think this is my favorite you brought,
So-
just
so
because
the-
we were talking about the turquoise.
Yeah, so this piece is called one of one because I'm not gonna make another one of this particular one, only because of the stone. You know, you'll never find another one like it. The grade of it, how it's cut, the quality,
Yeah.
and believe it or not, this is Royston.
This is Royston.
And
no
I say
kidding.
that because I actually have the actual cab it was cut out of.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're showing. us
Yeah,
the
I have a picture of
photos.
it, and it's natural high grade Royston spiderweb.
Wow, beautiful. Caitlin was asking if number 15 can go up one size. If we want to take a look at that.
I don't think so.
No.
Yeah, because it has that bottom
Oh,
rope design.
yeah.
Yeah, no.
I'm sorry, Caitlin. Back to the necklace. Last piece of the show. Got that Royston spiderweb, which you do not see.
Yeah, yep.
So good
That's-
eye catching that, and you cut it out of another stone to
Mhm.
capture that spiderweb.
Yeah, when we were looking at the stone, it was surprising that it was only in that little corner.
Yeah. And then look at the
Can
top
you,
of
do
it.
can you do a short drum roll for?
Oh,
Yeah.
fast beat, short drum.
And can you do a drum roll for? Oh, it must have been for
Barbara.
Barbara's buying the number 7 for Mountain Ring.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Thank you, Barbara.
Thank you.
And we had Heather buy the piece. She's got a drum, and we had your number 4 sold. So yeah, congratulations, Barbara. Thank you.
Wow.
Oh, dude,
That was number
just to do it.
7.
Yeah, you might as well just keep drumming.
Wow. I just love I get to see these pieces up close.
Yeah. You can look at them and
Yeah. Price on the necklace. It was $2,500 on sale for $2,250, and
What was the length on it?
the length. Let's get a length on it.
that one can be adjustable. Like you can literally wear it as a choker and let the chain hang down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I put it on my wife, it can be raised up higher and
Yeah.
chain it'll hang down from the back.
I love that chain too. It's so nice. It's just
You
like
could probably add some links
thick.
if someone really wanted to too.
Yeah.
You know how you like making chain now after this, huh?
Wow. Well, it has a big enough bail. One of our customers have like the
Yeah, the bail's pretty big, so you're gonna change it.
we have a lot of people who bought like Navajo pearls that are the big ones.
We're looking at 27 inches on the chain. 27-inch necklace. That is adjustable. You can bring it all the way up to a choker or a collar. And then we've got this beautiful Royston spiderweb turquoise on the pendant with this bail. Yeah, all together $2,500 on sale for $2,250. Last piece. Almost a sold out show. We will go back through what we have left here real quick.
Sold layaway on that necklace.
All
to
right, Mickey Martin.
Miss Mickey Martin.
Wow. Oh, someone else. Sorry, Lacey.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
Lacey, I'm sorry.
15.
Sold 15.
Number 15.
If it's 6.5.
If it's a 6.5, let's check that out. 6.5 it is, Tammy. It's all yours.
Wow.
There you go.
15. That'd be 405, Marco.
Would you write that one down? Really quick?
Yeah.
Wow. Whenever I see Mickey's name, I always think of Miki. We have an employee that we call Miki. So I'm just like, oh, Miki Martin.
Okay, we only have 2 pieces left.
So I guess we'll just put them together.
Yeah,
right?
let's show these last pieces. And one of the reasons is because they're
The
probably
size.
the sizing.
The reason I don't know why is because they fit my. I got fat fingers, so.
Size 12. They're both size 12.
They're both the same size.
Okay, there we go. We've got number 5. I think number 5 and whatever. Which one was this? Now it's stuck. Especially in the summertime, huh?
Bolo.
Oh, the Bolo.
Oh yeah, the Bolo. That's my wife. Thank you. She's like, get rid of the Bolo.
We've got the 2 rings, number 5 and number, I think it was 16. Number 5 and 16, they're both size 12. If you're watching after the show, these may still be available. These are both, they were $500 on sale for $450.
I think they're both the same price, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we have the Bolo tie. The Bolo tie.
This one's
Huge.
super cool. I feel like this is like, I always think of horses whenever I see this. So it just reminds me of Kim. Oh my lord. Look at that turquoise
What an
too.
art, yeah. Beautiful bolo tie. This was $2,200 on sale for $1,980.
That was number 13.
That was number 13. Oh, that was number 12, I think.
Number 12, yeah, because we go.
There we go. Alrighty.
We're
Almost a
just here.
sold out show, Nick.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's kind of so real, you know.
Yes. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for supporting. Welcome to the community. Welcome to our little T.Skies family.
Yeah, I've been watching this show like even when I first started 2 years ago, 3 years ago. I don't know. It's kind of hard to say when I started.
Yeah.
But you know, I've watched the older videos with a lot of the older artists.
Yeah.
Like not the older artists, but the
The artists been
content,
around.
the older content
Yeah.
on the channel, and you know, it's really inspiring to see and hear everyone's story,
Yeah.
and the ones that also have been on the show here.
Uh-huh.
So
Now your story's part of
Yeah.
it's on YouTube. You know, everyone's out there to see it now too, and you're probably inspiring others and
Yeah.
keeping this art alive, because this is art.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of art out there, you know, painting on the wall and sculptures and things like that. Something that I think is really special about the Southwest and Native American art is it's functional. It's rugs, you know, it's baskets, and in this case, it's wearable jewelry. And it's more than just jewelry. It is you put your soul, you put yourself into the piece, and you are an artist.
Yeah.
And everyone can see that. Everyone watching today has been inspired, and yeah.
Mhm.
See, like I get all choked up. Anyway, Yeah, that's why we're here. That's what we're about. And thank you so much for joining us today. I know everyone was
Yeah.
going to want you to come back.
Yeah.
We've got also a list of jewelry probably that, and again, Nick is part-time. He's doing this as well as a full-time job supporting his family. And so this is a huge step in the journey of an artist.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, and the thing is, I do have a website. nicknez.com is my website. That's basically where, like during the virtual, when they had the virtual markets, this is where they kind of
remade their like virtual Indian market.
Yeah, the virtual Indian market, the markets that were out there, they created a platform for artists to create a website. So they went ahead and created a venue for them to bypass the whole COVID thing.
Yeah.
So a lot of the top artists in the industry, they were able to get websites and start out. So
cool.
So that's where you can contact me or you can ask Shep to
you can ask us. Join our inner circle. If you don't mind putting the link to the inner circle in there again, Marco. And we'll show the bolo off one more time. Everybody.
And then on my website, there's actually a gallery area where you can actually look at my previous pieces that I've made. But also, I do have an area where it says it's called the process. So it's basically pictures of work that how I do it, in my shop.
If you have any of those to share, I'd love to put them in our inner circle and just promote you a little bit and just show everyone. Even some of probably the pieces that you saw out here today. This is your inventory.
Oh yeah.
And show the creation of some of these.
Kind of
pieces.
showing how it's made,
And if you don't mind sharing in the inner circle your pieces that you purchased today, and give Nick a shout out one more time on the bolo. This was
that one. That one I named True Blue.
True Blue.
Yeah, and it's only because of the stone, and coming from a public safety background, blue represents, the
medical.
Not necessarily medical, but the whole public safety, fire, EMS.
Yeah.
Okay.
Police.
Blue,
So that's I kind of named that bolo type True Blue.
Gosh, I think it fits the description. Shoot.
Well, awesome. Well, thank you everyone for joining us tonight. We hope to have you back, Nick, and we will be here again next weekend with Dina Platero. She's a Navajo silversmith as well from the Tohajili area, just west of Albuquerque. We'll be back on Tuesday with a random grab bag show. We're going to be doing a scholarship show on Wednesday night at 5 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. This is not in our normal schedule, but we have a student. Her name is Roberta. She wants to be a jeweler, and she's joined the jewelry program at our local community college, CNM. And so we have donations from so many wonderful people. Artists have donated jewelry. Other collectors have donated jewelry, and we're going to be auctioning that off. The proceeds from all of the sales are going to go to Roberta to help her buy some tools, help her with some tuition, and whatever else she needs to get in the jewelry program.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's another thing I want to say is I like to encourage all the new artists. It's kind of like when I went to Santa Fe, it was very competitive, and it sometimes could be
A little overwhelming, huh?
overwhelming, but you could feel scared, just to kind of dip in and try to start somewhere. But your limitation comes only by you yourself. Your only stopping point is making that decision. So just encouraging the artists to put yourself out there and play with metal. It takes a lot of melting things to
start out with copper.
Copper. It takes a lot of trials, but eventually it'll all get tuned up, and you'll start to create.
We definitely see your work has been quite tuned. And this is an example here for any young artists starting off. Basically, in the last 2.5 years, though he spent a few years sketching and designing, he works a full-time job. He's a father of 4 kids, a family of 6, and in the last 2 years, he's been able to rise himself up and look at this, almost have a sold-out show today, and pretty incredible.
Yeah.
So if anyone's out there looking to get into jewelry, if you are Native, we actually have a scholarship program for Native students called the KITA program to help you with tuition and anything else you need to get into school. So if you have any questions, please contact us. We have a show Wednesday night at 5 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. That is 4 o'clock Pacific, 7 o'clock Eastern. And that'll just be a nonprofit show to raise money for Roberta, who will be here that night, a young lady who wants to be a silversmith. And then we'll get back on our regularly scheduled program. We have a late show on Thursday at 5:30, and then we have Friday and Saturday at 3:30 Mountain Standard Time. And we really hope to see you there. So, are we still on?
Yeah.
Okay. I just couldn't see any comments or anything lately. So, anyway, thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Have a great evening. Good night.